Okay, we're back on the CNC build. I just wanted to show this mock-up I've done for this pulley setup. So this is the stepper motor. I've used the gantry plate here because they're just pepper potted with holes and they're great. It's almost like a breadboard for just mixing around where you want to put the wheels, how you want to, this is all temporary setup. They're not really super tight. And I've got the belt actually led along within the groove with the teeth facing up, and then the actual belt that's going to drive it will integrate with that. So if you think the elasticity of the band, if it expands every inch, I'm only actually got this much belt that can expand because the lower belt's going to be glued down, and this is only going to bite like the first few inches. So we're really going to reduce, rather than have the belt just tied at the end and have it expand, from over a 1.5 meter period. Now we've only got 5 inches or 6 inches or so in this mechanism where the belt can actually expand a lot. And then also I've got this is on a slider, so it can slide up and down. So when I think it's going to be quite difficult to tension this up once it's in this. I'm going to have 2 plates. There's going to be a plate on either side of the beam. This will be the thickness of beam I'm using, even though it's not the beam I will be using. And then we're going to have wheels top and bottom, so the plate's going to come down here. And then I'm going to be able to use all the holes I've defined here. The wheels are going to be a little bit closer together because the holes didn't really match. And I think it's better to get them closer together, not touching obviously. So this belt can get as much wraparound on these teeth as possible to prevent slip. So it goes through the pulleys, and then the wheels will make sure it gets pushed down onto the belt below. And then this belt will be tightened at both ends, and the upper one will be free obviously, and the lower one will be glued. So there might be some more wheels on the other side of here too. So that you imagine the beam will be here and the beam will be here. And I'll probably have wheels, 1 wheel top and bottom on those sides of the beams too. Maybe 2 wheels, we'll have to see. So yeah, this is just the configuration I thought I would show. Something else while we're talking about this belt and the groove all here is something I found is you can actually buy the little clamps for this belt. But what really works well is the default nuts that slide in here. This is the GT3 belt, so I'm not sure if it works the same for the GT2 because I believe the teeth are a little bit shallower on the GT2. I think that's what the free means, is actually the teeth are free mill. Now these guys slide in there and it's really snug. So if you wanted an end clamp, you just bolt that down, put your little bolt in there, and it's going to clamp it down. So you don't really need a belt clamp, it's a perfect solution. And also for me, where I'm going to glue this, I can put several of these, just slide them along once it's glued, and just hold it down perfectly while it glues. Because I was wondering how to do that. Am I going to have like spacers in there with clamps all the way along? But no, I can just use these guys. No fasteners required. I can just put 20 of them down the length, and it holds it in really, really good while the glue sets. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Loads more to come, I'm sure, on this build. Bye bye.